Last week, we took our first loss of the season. We were already locked in for playoffs, and even though we lost to a GOAT like Callum, losing is never nice. We did get a bit unlucky in the game, but we were ultimately outplayed and outprepped. But as fate would have it, we must now fully focus on the reigning SPL champion, TheUziGunner. A personal inspiration of mine when it comes to content creation, the way he tells his story and the way he immerses you. Even this intro is fully Uzi inspired. With that being said, I want this to be a good game considering me and Uzi haven't played in a really long time. Uzi has a team full of threats with Pokemon he is very familiar with. Uni the Kilowattrel has insane plot armor and will always pull through for Uzi. We all know about Ryan the Okidogi, who Uzi is also super familiar with. Grimmsnarl provides screen support for a team with lots of bulk and some very good setup options. And I am personally very scared of Terra Haunter because my team really doesn't have the best ghost switch-ins. All in all, this is a very scary team, but Uzi is also a potential playoff opponent, so we aren't bringing our A team. I am very excited to bring this Hisuian Goodra set with Acid Armor, Body Press, Dragon Pulse, and Rest holding the weakness policy. This set, in theory, should be able to just outright win the game. The only thing I see checking this offensively is bulk up Okidogi or a potential spec Stealfox or Haunter with Focus Blast. Okidogi seems like the way more obvious response, so we can Iron Defense on the switch, Iron Defense again on the following turn as Okidogi either clicks bulk up or Drain Punch, and once we get to +4 and our weakness policy is popped, we can go ahead and KO it with Dragon Pulse. We can then proceed to rest up on everything, including the Slowking, the Sandaconda, and even the Decidueye. Next up, I noticed the combination of water and either dark or ghost type is super strong offensively here, so we are bringing Calm Mind Vaporeon with Surf and Shadow Ball. We can set up in front of the Slowking and smack something super hard on the following turn. This just baits in all his Crawdaunt responses, which should then free up Mr. Craw to click buttons. We are once again running Life Orb on our Crawdaunt with the usual moves and Dragon Dance in the last slot. We can either set up on a switch or we can just click buttons, honestly. I am expecting Okidogi to be defensive, maybe even Rocky Helmet specifically for my Crawdaunt. Torn is here to attempt to improve on last week's performance. Missing that Bleak Wind Storm was very tough for us and probably cost us the game, so we are running it again. His only response to this defensively really is either a Spadef Slowking, which we can U-turn on and do 30%, or a bulk up Kilowattrel, which we can 2-hit KO on a switch in with Icy Wind. Sludge Wave is there for a specially defensive Grimmsnarl. I did have Brick Break on this set before, but I think Sludge Wave will be slightly better. Because I am very scared of the Haunter and its Terra power, we are bringing Spadef MUK to switch into it. It's also a decent pivot into offensive Okidogi, and if it wants to set up on us, we can go ahead and haze the boosts away. Poison Jab is cool to set up poisons and get chip damage. Knockoff is obviously for items, and Terra Blast Ground is for hitting the Okidogi in a pinch. Last but not least is our Gligar, which is tasked to set up spikes to punish switches and spread Toxic once again. We are running Spadef this week because Uni's the bus and can actually just win the game due to its speed and good coverage. We are running Brick Break on Gligar in case screens go up, and we feel comfortable enough just getting rid of the screens. If we don't like the matchup, we can just U-turn out of there. Before we get into the game, thank you once again for your incredible support. We are about 100 subscribers away from the big 1,000, so if you aren't subscribed and enjoy the content, consider hitting the button. I'll see you in the game. All right, Uzi, I see you. He brought his top 4, which is expected, and then the Sand Slash is something I wasn't 100% sure would come, but I can see it lead and just be like annoying. So with that in mind, I think I just want to lead off with my offensive Vaporeon. I think if he ends up leading with his Kilowattrel, then I can safely go out into my Nightcrawler into Gligar and just go on from there. So hopefully we're able to do that because I don't see the Decidueye lead, and the Decidueye lead would be the only thing that I'm not super content with. Everything else I'll be pretty happy with. All right, let's do this, Uzi. I haven't fought Uzi in such a long time. I think the last time we played might have been like Gen 7, to be honest, but I'm super excited for this one. Sorry if there's no face cam. It is definitely acting up, so I'm not super content with that, but I'll try to get it going as we go on with the game. But we do see the Alolan Sand Slash lead, which is what I was expecting. I do see rocks just coming up, but in all honesty, I think a Surf is pretty okay here. We do see the Air Balloon, so something to keep in mind. I do see myself just clicking Surf here, even though I might see him going to the Slowking or to the Decidueye. Decidueye would be a little bit worse because it's a bit harder for me to switch into, but there's not really much I can do. We are offensive, so this Surf should do a pretty decent chunk to this thing, so we're just going to go ahead and click Surf. Let's see if he just decides to get his rocks up. He's going to switch out into Decidueye or Slowking, I assume. I think that's a Slowking, right? Yeah, that's the Slowking. Okay. Surf, let's see how much this does. That seemed to do about 20-ish%. Wait, that was a crit. Oh my god. Okay, that might be Assault Vest then. Either Assault Vest or Boots because we haven't seen an item. That actually seemed very Assault Vested, to be honest, because a crit should have done a little bit more than that. So I think I will just Flip Turn. I'm not exactly sure what I'd want to go out into after that because going into Crawdaunt might be a bit risky. I could also just like Calm Mind. I could also just like Calm Mind in front of this thing, so I think I might want to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and click Calm Mind. Let's see what Uzi has in mind with this Slowking here. He's gonna go for the Reflect. Okay, so he's screens. I definitely think he's well, he can't be Assault Vest now, so maybe I just miscalculated that. I don't know. I'm an idiot, so it's very possible that I just did miscalculate that. But we're gonna go ahead and fire off a. We're going to fire off a nice little Shadow Ball now. Let's see how much this does. Okay, that did about 40-ish or 50%. He's going to go for the Light Screen now. Okay, he might be Light Clay, so I'm going to go for another Calm Mind to try to mitigate the Light Screen. He's going to Hard Switch. Okay, is he going to Hard Switch out into the Decidueye? Or is it going to be like Grimmsnarl? Yeah, that is the Decidueye. Okay. This is definitely a little bit scary just because if he's SD, it's probably going to put me in a bad spot. But let's see. It's interesting he screens on the Slowking when he has a whole ass Grimmsnarl right there, but I can respect it. I can definitely respect it. I'm half tempted to go out into our MUK just because I do have Haze, and I think it would put me in a decent spot if he goes for like an SD. I am Spadef, so am I Spadef? Yeah, I think I am Spadef, so like a Poltergeist might do a decent amount of damage to me. I could go into Gligar and decide to like Toxic it instead, but just in case he does go for an SD, I think I'd rather go into my MUK, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to go ahead and pop a weakness policy with the Shadow Ball or anything like that, so let's go out into our MUK and let's see what he does. Yeah, he is just going to go for the Swords Dance. Okay. If he's offensive, he will just absolutely blow me back. But there's not really much I can do in that regard, I don't think. So I feel like we're just going to go ahead and click Haze. And let's see what he does. If he clicks Poltergeist, that's going to suck a lot. So, but I'm not really sure if I have another play here. He's gonna go for the Trailblaze. Okay, so the Haze was, oh my god, that did so much damage. Is that a crit? No, that just did so much. Did so much more than I expected. Okay, so we're gonna be able to get a Haze off on this thing and just stall it out a little bit. So that was a good play. So he's SD Trailblaze. Okay, that's very dangerous. We definitely have to keep that thing in check. I could also just go for a Poison Jab. Do I need this thing? I don't super need this thing, to be honest. So if I can go for a Poison Jab and get him down with a Poison Jab, that could be quite nice. Just because of the Poison chance as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go ahead and go for the Poison Jab. He's just going to SD again. Okay. Going to SD again. Hopefully this Poison Jab does get the poison. That would be super helpful. I think there's a pretty high chance of me getting it. Yeah, there we go. Poison Touch, Poison Jab, putting in the work. Okay, I definitely died to a Poltergeist now, I want to say. Based on just the damage that Trailblaze did, which was a lot, I definitely think I died. Let's see if the Light Screen wears off or not. It does not wear off. Yeah, we can confirm the Slowking is, in fact, the Light Clay item. So let's just go for a Haze. He's probably going to Poltergeist. It should kill me based on... Ooh, he missed. I'm sorry, Uzi. That definitely sucks for you. Super sorry about that, actually. That Poltergeist would have killed me and put me in a pretty bad spot, I think. If he goes for an SD now, I don't think I'm that concerned because I don't think he'll have time to SD and then Trailblaze because Trailblaze will never kill me. So with that in mind, I think I just want to go for another Poison Jab, so let's go ahead and do that. He's going to withdraw. Okay, so we get another Poison Jab. Is he going into his Sand Slash? I can see that happening. Lands. I think that is the Sand Slash, right? Yeah, that is the Sand Slash. Okay. This is probably going to allow him to get up rocks, which is a little bit unfortunate. I wish I clicked Knockoff there, but it's okay. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. Like, Knockoff just doesn't do enough damage to a point where it's even worth doing, so I think we're just going to go ahead and go out into our Vaporeon again. Let's go into Vaporeon here. And he's just going to click SD of his own. Okay, so Uzi is just like full setup out the gate. I'm just going to click setup every time and you're not going to like it. Which he's right. I don't like it at all. I think my only play really is to click Surf. Should be faster than this thing because I am pretty fast. Unless he's like fast himself, but I have a decent amount of speed here. So he's just going to go for the Earthquake. This is, he is faster than me. So this is going to hurt because obviously I'm very like defensive. Surf. Oh my god, I just crit him. Okay, I'm getting way too lucky in this game. I'm getting a little bit too lucky in this game. I am sorry for that, Uzi. That crit definitely mattered. Gonna go back out into the AJ Styles. Okay. I think this turn I'm actually just gonna go out into Tornadus. Actually, we're just gonna go back into MUK. We're just gonna make the safe play once again. We are just gonna make the safe play once again. Because I assume he's going to be SD, Poltergeist, Trailblaze, and then low kick for my Goodra. So I don't want to go out into Goodra. We're gonna go into MUK. And he's just gonna go for the Poltergeist. Okay, he should. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that sucks. That actually sucks. I'm so sorry for Uzi. This is just, it's pretty insane at this point, I guess. Like, he missed 2 Poltergeists that are 90%. He got crit on the Sand Slash, which 100% mattered. Yeah, I'm not sure, really. Like, I'm sorry, Uzi. That definitely does suck a frick ton for you. We're gonna go ahead and click knockoff. I've gotten so lucky this game. Please don't miss again. Okay, he didn't miss this time. I was gonna say, like, just please don't miss again, because at that point, oh my god, look how much damage that does. If he hits any of his Poltergeists, my MUK is like dead. He was weakness policy. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, but that does really, really suck for Uzi. I'm sorry. I am incredibly sorry, Uzi. All right, he's going to Rhine, which is the Okie Dokie. I'm okay with that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear it, and I'm just going to click Haze, I think, because I don't want this thing to bulk up on me. Actually, if he bulks up on me, is it that big of a problem? I could just go for Terra Ground, Terra Blast onto the Okie Dokie. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and Terra Ground, Terra Blast. Actually, with the amount of setup he has, he's probably like weakness policy on this thing as well, so I probably should have just gone for the Haze, but I don't want to make a passive play. I think this MUK has gotten so much on his nerves that he's just gonna try to get rid of it as soon as possible. That's what I think. He's just gonna knock me off. Okay, I should live that. Yeah, I do live that. Gets a Toxic Chain, which, hey, MUK getting poisoned is not something you see every day, so it is what it is. So let's just go for the Terra Blast. Let's see how much this does. Probably around 50-ish% if I had to guess. Oh my god, that did nothing. That did 30%. Is this Fizz Def? I think this is Fizz Def for the for like Crawdon. I think that's what it is. I think this is so Fizz Def for Crawdon. I'm gonna go ahead and click Haze just in case he decides to like bulk up now. I'm really sorry about the webcam, by the way. It's just not working right now. Sometimes it just does that where it just keeps disconnecting. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be in any part of the video, but let's see. All right, so he does go for the Drain Punch and he's able to pick me off. All right. I can go Tornadus now, I think, right? That definitely looked Fizz Def AF, bro. That was Fizz Def AF. We should be able to just go Tornadus now. I should be able to just go Tornadus now. I think I would just want to go for a U-turn. He's probably going to switch out into like his Slowking or into his Kilowattrel. So we're gonna go ahead and click U-turn. Yeah, he should switch out here. I assume the Kilowattrel is going to come in, so if that's the Kilowattrel comes out. So the next time we're in that scenario, I might just go for Icy Wind. I might just go hard Icy Wind. So let's go ahead and U-turn. And I think now I can bring in my Goodra, but I do want to get my spikes up. I do want to get spikes up because Slowking is not boots, so any damage on that thing will be incredibly valuable. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just click spikes. If he wants to go for Hurricane, he can go for Hurricane. I am Spadef, so I should be able to take it. He goes for the Air Slash. Okay, I'm going to eat that. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I'm not going to complain. You guys can give him... You can give him a couple of flinches, all right? I'm not going to complain. If he gets 2 in a row, I won't even be mad. There you go. It's not evening out, but it's evening out. Let's say that. It's evening out. I would like to be able to get up a layer of spikes, though, to be honest. So let's go ahead and maybe try to do that. Dude. The plot armor is real on Uzi. This man just got 3 flinches in a row. This is insane how a Haxia Pokemon game actually is. Does he get 4? Okay, I feel like that's a little bit of bullshit. Am I okay to complain about that? Am I okay to complain about that? Is that like fair for me to complain? Because, like, what are the chances of him getting 4 flinches in a row on an Air Slash? What's funny is Gligar was supposed to, like, be my answer to Uni, and it's just not because flinches. Okay, I think I'm gonna go on to Goodra. I'm gonna save my Gligar as a sack, I guess. Maybe I can still get like a spike up in front of Slowking, or I can like break or something. I don't know, but that's a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. But again, I did just get like 2 misses and a... Okay, so now he misses. God, I hate this game so much. I hate this game in a way that you guys don't even know. We're gonna click Acid Armor, I guess. I hate this game in a way that you guys don't even understand how much I hate this game. It's actually insane how much I hate this game. I don't know why I play it. It sucks. It's so bad. He's just gonna go the Volt Switch. Okay. We're gonna go for the Volt Switch. Let's see what he brings out. If he brings out Slowking, I think that will suck just slightly more. But I think that's what he will end up doing. I don't know if he's just gonna go out into the Slowking. All right, this means he's probably, oh my god, a spike would have been so good, but I'm just gonna take this opportunity to get to +6, because what other special attackers does he have on this team? Like, Grimmsnarl's not going to be able to break through me, I don't think. Uni definitely can't break through me, so if I go for another Acid Armor, I think I'll be in a pretty good spot, because of the Okidogi shouldn't be able to break through me either. I do have Rest without Chestoberry, so it does suck a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm going to take this opportunity to get +6. Hope he then pops my weakness policy with something so that Dragon Pulse can actually do meaningful damage. But we'll see. Let's go for another Acid Armor. We're just going to like waste turns of screens, I guess. Scald. Okay. If he burns me, it is what it is. He doesn't get the burn just yet. Body Press is what's going to do the most, so we're just going to go ahead and click the Body Press. I don't think... Oh my god, that did 25%. Did he not get Reflect Up? He did get Reflect Up. Okay, so that seems about right. Scald, he's just essentially waiting for the burn, which is fair. Like, can't blame him. Oh, so the Reflect is up, so maybe Dragon Pulse does more, actually. Actually, it's insane how it doesn't do more. So let's just go for another Body Press. Another Body Press. I might... He's got Scald. I might go for a Rest. I am at +6, so I should be able to, like... deal with like anything, right? The fact that he burned me there is a little bit annoying, but I'm at +6, so even if he tries to, like, Okidogi, it looked to be defensive. Like, that thing was mega defensive. Like, I don't think he's gonna have much attack investment at all, so like he's probably not even going to break through me even if he gets to +2. He's gonna do like 30%, pop my weakness policy, and then I can go for for like a Dragon Pulse there. So I think I'm gonna go for a Rest. Yeah, he is going to hard switch out. All right, he's probably gonna go into the Okidogi. Probably going to go into the Okidogi, which he is. Okay. You will see that I'm not Chestoberry though, so it is going to suck that he's going to have 2 turns to attack me, but I think if he ends up popping my weakness policy at +2, I should be able to like 2-hit KO him, so we're just going to go ahead and click Dragon Pulse here. He's going to just go for the Drain Punch. Okay, we eat that, and he's going to pop my weakness policy now. Going to pop my weakness policy now, which he's going to see. That really didn't do that much, so I definitely think, well, it did a little bit more than that, so maybe he does have attack investment. He's gonna go for the Drain Punch again. Once we wake up, we're gonna go for the Dragon Pulse, and we should be able to 2-hit KO him. Should be able to 2-hit KO him here, so let's go ahead and click the Dragon Pulse. Even if he's max HP, we 2-hit KO him, right? And then we're able to rest on like whatever else comes in. We should be able to rest on whatever else comes in. I think he's like Rocky Helmet for the Crawdon, to be honest. Let's see how much his Dragon Pulse does. That's good damage. I will take that damage. The Reflect wore off now as well. So we're going to go ahead and Dragon Pulse. Once again, be able to kill this thing. And then I think Goodra might be able to just clean up the rest. I don't know. Unless Grimmsnarl has like Trick something, then maybe he can do something versus me. But otherwise, I think I should be in a pretty decent spot here. All right, out comes the Slowking once again. Dragon Pulse should do more, so I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse should do more. Yeah, it does do more. And he's going to go for the Reflect. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and rest up then, right? I think I'm just going to go ahead and rest up. There's not really much that the Slowking is going to be able to do to me, so this should be like free rest turns. We are going to go for the rest because I feel like it's my best play. Like this Slowking is probably just going to get up another screen, but we'll be able to burn through. Okay, he's got the Chilly Reception as his last move. Okay, so he Scald, Chilly Reception, and then dual screens. All right, interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see what he goes out into. I assume it has to be the Grimmsnarl because I don't think anything else really breaks. Like the Kilowattrel definitely does not break through me. So yeah, he's going to go into Dunban, which is the Grimmsnarl, right? Yeah, had to be the Grimmsnarl. Okay, We're just gonna like click body press until we wake up. Yeah, so he is bulk up. Okay. He is the bulk up set. Yeah, I do have sludge wave on my other guy, so I just have to like do as much damage as I can to this. I'm gonna go for a rest so I don't waste PP. I shouldn't waste rest PP either. I should waste acid armor PP. Saying PP is so funny. Am I 7 years old? Maybe. Mentally, probably. Yeah, we're gonna go for a body press. I wish Flash Cannon would have been a good bring, but against a lot of things, Dragon Pulse is just better. So we ended up going with that, i.e. the Slow King. But let's see how much this this body press is gonna do to this guy now. Probably not gonna do a lot. Oh, I was calculating burned Goodra. That's why body press was doing nothing. I was so confused. But yeah, let's go for a couple of body presses. Pretty sure I went Sludge Wave. Okay, so just gonna go for another body press, another bulk up. I mean. Sludge Wave does around 50%. I'm not expert belt actually, so let's see. Let me see how much his body press does. It did around 20%. I think Reflect is up, right? Reflect is definitely up, yeah. And it's going to be up for 3 more turns, but it's just body press time, to be honest. Because he was at +3 defense with the Reflect up. Actually, he seems to be like max HP, I assume. So maybe Spadef. You know, to +4 now. Okay. How much is his Drain Punch going to do to me? Gonna go for the Stomping Tantrum, actually. Okay. That's gonna do about 40%, but I think that's a little bit better because he doesn't get recovery. I need the things to just go now, to be honest. Actually, if he's Sucker Punch, this could be pretty bad. How many turns of Reflect do we have? 1 more, okay. 1 more turn of Reflect. It's gonna go for another Stomping Tantrum. That is going to probably kill me on the next turn. Oh, I got a crit. Oh my god. Oh, the hacks calmed down for a while and then it just came straight back. It just came straight back. If he had Sucker Punch, that could have been a bit of a problem. I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse. I'm not even going to click rest again because I genuinely feel bad. I'm not gonna click rest in front of this thing unless it starts flinching me like crazy again. Yo, I'm gonna click rest now. This Uni is just insane with the air slash flinches. Like, is it guaranteed on Uni? What is that? Like, what the heck is that, actually? I'm just complaining because... I'm not complaining about hacks, just for it to be clear, because I have gotten super, ultra, mega lucky in this game. I just think it's hilarious how he's gotten every air slash flinch. Like, this bird is actually, like, Uzi has it, like, locked down. It will do anything for Uzi. That's insane. It will do anything. Let's see another flinch. Okay, he didn't get the flinch this time. Okay, I'm sorry I clicked rest there. I know it's probably going to draw out the match and it's going to make me look like a dick, but I think it's my best play in order to like save differential. I think it is my best play. He's going to go for the Thunderbolt this time. All right. Now it's just really a matter of just clicking Dragon Pulse just to like put this thing in range of Aqua Jet from Crawdaunt. But this game was incredibly hacksy. It might be the haxiest game of the season. It's gonna go for an air slash. Yeah, it might be haxiest game of the season. I don't think we're gonna see a game with more hacks than this, which is insane. It really does suck that that's what it came down to, because me and Uzi we haven't played like since Gen 7, to be honest. Like, me and Uzi go kind of like way back. Does Dragon Pulse just kill this thing? Maybe I was a dick unnecessarily, because I think Dragon Pulse might just OHKO this thing. Not sure. It depends on his HP investment. Oh, he just flinched me anyways. Good. Uni, you honestly are incredible. You honestly are insane. The thing is, like, if I let Goodra go down, I might actually lose to this thing. So I can't let Goodra go down, because this thing is really good against me. All right, Dragon Pulse comes off. Does this kill? It does just OHKO. Okay, so I am sorry. So maybe I did that unnecessarily. Maybe I could have just clicked Dragon Pulse. But he was flinching me down like a lot, so I didn't like that. It made me feel scared of Uni and the plot armor that Uni has, obviously. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and click Body Press. And yeah, it does suck how hacksy this game ended up being. It does suck how hacksy this game ended up being. I feel super bad for Uzi. I do, because we both wanted to have a very like good and clean game after not playing for a very long time, and Pokemon gods just said, "Fuck you, you're not having a good game." But It is the game that we had. It is unfortunate, but it's the game we play, isn't it?